day during a storm on the high seas, a group of sailors spotted a strange ship on the horizon. It was clad in dark sails that shook in the wind, and it looked as if it had just come up out of the depths of the sea. No living creatures could be seen aboard the ship, but a loud noise resembling the grinding of bones could be heard from beneath its sails. The sailors were frightened and decided to try to get away from this strange ship, but it followed them despite their best efforts. All night long the Flying Dutchman chased after their ship, getting closer and closer. When the ghost ship was close to them, the sailors saw its crewmen. They were dressed in dark, almost black robes, and resembled the demons of nightmares. Their faces were stretched into a grimace of fear, and their eyes glittered with yellow light as if they were alive. Suddenly the Flying Dutchman began firing at the sailors' ship. They tried to fire back, but their shots had no effect on this ghostly ship. The sails of his ship were impregnable and armored, as if he were invulnerable. When the sailors were finally free of what seemed an endless pursuit, they began to discuss this mysterious ship and its crew. They guessed it was the Flying Dutchman, a cursed ship condemned to wander the seas endlessly until the end of time. According to legend, the captain of the Flying Dutchman was condemned to wander the seas forever for failing to return to port to spend Christmas with his family. He was cursed with eternal sickness and endless wandering until he found a woman who would willingly offer her life as a sacrifice for him. Many sailors had seen the Flying Dutchman and her crew at various times, and they all reported that the ship looked as if it had just surfaced from the depths of the sea. They said that there was a strange noise coming from under the sails of the ship, as if bones were banging against each other, and that the captain and his crew looked like ghosts. The Flying Dutchman is considered a sign of trouble and misfortune, and many sailors believe that if one sees it, fate will inevitably come upon them or their ship.